boy, here's a treat for you. Flavorful, rich, and easy. Never ever use store-bought again chili relleno sauce. And if you enjoyed this type of recipe, don't forget to subscribe and follow and leave me a comment, because that way you'll know the next time we post a video. I can't wait to see you back here. But here's the recipe for chili relleno. Grab your spices, here it comes. And today we're going to be making some chili relleno sauce. The first thing we're going to do is toast our spices, and that's about a tablespoon of chili powder. And next we're going to add a teaspoon of cumin. I'm using ground cumin here. And the heat is on medium. That's about a teaspoon of garlic powder. And then we're going to add some cinnamon. That's just about a half a teaspoon of cinnamon. So don't go real heavy on the cinnamon. And that is a half a teaspoon of oregano. You can use Italian seasoning if you don't have oregano. That's fine. Not going to hurt anything. There's about a teaspoon of salt. And I don't add any pepper here because it's got so much chili powder. I don't think it needs the pepper. Then we're going to add a little oil. I'm going to add about 2 or 3 tablespoons of oil and about 3 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. So put the flour in there and we're going to let it toast a little bit, and that is so that the flour taste will work its way out of the flour. It'll cook its way out of the flour, and you'll be left with just the thickening properties of the flour, which is why you want to put it in there. So next we're going to add the oil and then some beef broth. Now I'm going to tell you a little secret. If you don't have any beef broth, there's the oil. I'm just using vegetable oil, but you could use olive oil if that's your thing. But I'm going to give you a secret about the beef broth. If you don't have any beef broth, you could use broth concentrate and water. That would work just fine, like half a teaspoon of concentrate and the remaining amount in water. Or you could use a bouillon cube and some water. But as you can see, I'm just using boxed beef broth. You could also use vegetable broth or chicken broth. That's not going to change the taste a great deal. I'm using beef broth because that's what I had. So then we're going to let that heat and simmer. And I'm going to add some tomato paste. You'll see that mine is homemade tomato paste. That's why it's in a jar. But you can use the canned kind. Just use about 4 ounces. That's going to give it a really deep, rich, tomatoey flavor. Stir that around and bring it to a simmer. Now I'm going to tell you, with your store-bought tomato paste, it may be thicker, and if you want it a little thinner, you can just add some water or some broth to make it thinner. And then we're going to let it simmer until it thickens. Remember the flour we put in there so that it would thicken? That's what's going to happen as it heats. It will thicken some. Alternatively, you could use cornstarch to thicken it if that's what you prefer to do. It'll take a few minutes here, and I'm going to speed the video up so that I'm not wasting your time just showing me stirring the sauce. But then when you're done, the sauce will be all thick and rich, and you can use it. I have a chili relleno casserole I'm going to show in the next week or so you could use it on that. You can use it on burritos, tacos. You can splash a little bit on your eggs. It is really good. So enjoy, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. This is Wendy. Thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you'll join Sarah and I on our mother-daughter adventures in takeout. You can find Dorks with Sports wherever you download podcasts or at dorkswithsports.com.